all right. After I don't know how many hours did we waste because of Tom? Let's see. I think we had 2.5 in the morning and another fine hour tonight. But we finally got it. We have figured out that Tom's internet is dog shit, and he had the worst settings set up known to man. But we are all good now. So Tom is joining us for the first time. Chris is out tonight. He's actually at a bachelor party. Probably, I can't even
Probably
imagine.
going to join at this point with how many fucking problems we've had.
Yeah, I can't imagine what's going on.
Chris is out there gathering intel for hot takes. I can tell you that.
But all right, so we got Tom, Mike, the professor is back, and then Ray. Before we jump into NFL tonight, because we, as a Yankee fan and Ray as a Phillies fan, do we want to have a baseball rant real quick? Do you want to kick it off?
Can we talk about how like both of our teams just seem amazing in the regular season, can't do fucking shit in the postseason?
No, keep
the
my
teams they should
out of
be.
your mouth.
Get the fuck out of here! I don't want you. It is an absolute disgrace. How are you, like? It's not even like they played bad in the final game. Like it was actually really good. How are you gonna end it on a fucking pitch?
Hold on a second. How could it be really good when your pitcher made the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life?
Yeah, no, it was good up until that point. At that point,
okay. Well, yeah, that's that.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It was a great game until that point, and then you're just like the worst part about it. And there's two things that's the worst part about it. One, you have JT Realmuto. He's like, hey.
The catcher's just like, throw it first. The pitcher's like, what? Throw it over your head? Gotcha.
The second thing was that they never actually stepped on home plate. So if they would have just reviewed the thing, they would have been out anyway and the game would have still gone on. But they were so caught up in the mistake, they didn't challenge the Dodgers actually stepping on home plate. Because they didn't.
I didn't know that. That's amazing.
Yeah. So it's like two fuck ups in one. The Phillies suck. It's 10 years more of dark baseball for Philadelphia. We are the Sixers of baseball. So,
hold on, Ray. I just have something to add real quick.
Okay,
I read something. I read something yesterday where the Phillies, the Eagles, and the Flyers all lost on the same day or within 24 hours. The last city to do that was, hold on, check
Phillies in 1983.
Oh, yeah, Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And guess what? That's the list. That's the list.
Hey, let me add one to that. We're also one of the only cities that went to 4 major finals in major sports and lose every single one of them. We lost the MLS. We lost the fucking Super Bowl. We lost the fucking I think it's 3 actually. And we lost the Super Bowl and we lost the World Series all in 2022. We fucking killing it. Did you know? One more fact, and this is the last fact of my day. The Phillies are one of the losingest organizations in the history of baseball. They have lost the most out of all the teams in all of baseball. They have the highest.
That is pretty surprising.
No, it's not.
I mean, I don't know. Of late, it feels like
you've had some good teams, so yeah, that is kind of surprising.
I mean, in my lifetime, there's only been 2 really good teams. That's the 07 to 2011 Phillies, and just recently. Other than that, I can't. One, I wasn't old enough. I'll be honest with you. I didn't see a lot of the '90s teams, but that's it. I've been writing on Eagles, who have been one of the best teams in since the turn of the century. And other than that, it's been absolute dog shit. So yeah, welcome to Philadelphia.
Well, as a Yankee fan, I have to absolutely agree with like A-Rod and Jeter at the end of the game. Their analysis. You know, a lot of people are gonna be calling for Aaron Boone's head. It doesn't matter. Like the front office is this analytical driven dog shit. Whatever, you know, and it's not like analytics don't work. Like the Dodgers are a completely analytic team, but their roster is actually filled out. Like A-Rod brought this up. The Yankees had 3 lefty catchers. Why? Like, you know what I mean? Like they have like 5 DHs. It's just it's a roster of, you know. So it's like you want to throw blame Boone for a lot of stuff. It's like the roster he was given is not great. You know, outside of Aaron Judge. You know, even in the postseason, the guy batted over 500. But all of your stars shit the bed. Max Fried, dog shit. Rodon, dog shit. Like, it was just it is what it is. You know, all the stars except for Judge, even Stanton, who's been basically Babe Ruth in the playoffs, came back down to earth and had a bad postseason for the first time. So I don't know. I really don't know what the answer is. I would love to see a full clean house of the front office and Brian Cashman like gone and a whole new regime. I don't think we're ever going to get that. I think the Yankees like being where they're at. I don't think Hal Steinbrenner gives a shit about the team. He was never really seemed like he was a big, you know, he never seemed like he was like George, where George was a fan of the team and his emotion opened up his bank, you know, his bank account, and he wanted to make sure the team was the absolute best from top to bottom. I think Hal just enjoys the revenue that it makes and looks at it clearly from a business standpoint. So if we keep making the playoffs every year, that's extra revenue and all well. And they like Aaron Boone because Aaron Boone just sits in front of the podium, takes all the fucking shots because, again, he really can't call any because he gets handed a fucking book and goes, this is your lineup today. This is, you know what I mean? And it's just like, that's why you're just constantly seeing guys like Buck Showalter and all that shit getting phased out of the game because there is no more. And it's not that I think analytics have no place in baseball. That's not what I'm saying. It's just to be completely, that's it, as if, I mean, at this point, just have ChatGPT fucking run your team because that's where it is. Like, what's my lineup today, ChatGPT?
And that's ChatGPT. Don't answer that.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, maybe it might even do a better job than the Yankees front office right now. At this point, it's a joke. So I don't really know where the Yankees go. It's crazy to think that we've had basically the best player in baseball for a decade, and this guy might never get a ring. And then on top of that, like we have Garrett Cole too. So we have one of the best pitchers of this generation and one of the best hitters of this generation, and we've only got to the World Series once, and then we had, you know, that fifth inning explosion. So at least like you can say the Yankees beat themselves in the World Series because like in this series, Toronto beat the shit out of us. Like we got outplayed, outcoached, everything, top to bottom. We had one good game in the Bronx, and that was it. Aside from that, you know, it's Anthony Volpe better not be on this fucking team next year. I'm going to end it with that. Let's get to some football.
Oh, yeah, that was the big one I was waiting for.
Get that
I was waiting for that one.
I don't give a fuck if you're from Jersey. I don't care you're Italian. Get the fuck off this team. Like, that shit's done. Like,
it's come to that.
Didn't he have like the most errors of the year?
He led the league in errors.
It was comical.
Yeah, he led the league in errors. He has like a 200 batting average, and then in the postseason, I think he struck out 11 out of 15 plate appearances. So, like, as a speed guy, you're not even on fucking base. You know what I mean? Like, you're not even putting the ball in play to force anything. He's gotta go. Got to fucking go. But all right. NFL, Week 6, locks and picks. We're starting off... We're going to start this off with an amazing 9:30 a.m. game. I cannot wait to just start my morning with this. The Denver Broncos at the New York London Jets. Tom, take it away. Well,
listen, hold on.
They better not come back.
We're going to start this off strong. This is going to be my upset pick of the week.
Who's even the upset?
Well, it's because the fans are going to be upset because the Jets are going to lose again to the Denver Broncos. Okay. It's almost automatic at this point. They're going to try to establish the run. It's not going to work. Bo Nix is going to probably play okay. They're going to do enough to win. Sean Payton's just going to probably beat you by like 10 points. But Justin Fields has to have like an out of his mind game to keep him in this. And I don't know. It just doesn't seem like they're set up like that.
I can't believe the Jets are plus 7.5. Why? Am I missing something?
No. What? So you're misunderstanding that?
No, that sounds pretty normal. That's pretty normal.
Okay, all right.
To be especially as a home underdog. Yeah.
I mean, it's in London, and those early games are sloppy, so it's like, I don't know.
So we're gonna be extra sloppy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
You got Broncos?
Oh, I got Denver.
Yeah.
We'll take them to cover on this.
All right, Mike, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm with Tom. I got Denver. They're going to cover.
Ooh, his mic's coming in.
By double digits. The only concern for the Broncos is I still don't think Bo Nix is very good. I think he's playing above his weight right now. They did lose their guard, Penn Powers, last week. He got hurt. So Quinnen Williams could have a day if he's healthy. He's had nagging injuries, so we'll see. But the Jets are just absolutely terrible. So yeah, give me Denver by 10. I'll tease it up to 10.5. Why not?
Damn. Ray, what do you got?
Well, Mike's mic isn't working. We all heard his sound all through your mic, so make sure he's not on mute for some stupid reason. Technical difficulties aside. I have Denver, but I will give Jets the points. I think Denver has either he's kept things close. Like, you never can predict how Bo Nix is going to turn out. He's either going to be a rock star or he's going to fucking just close. I still think they're going to win, but I think the Jets keep it within 7.
I got nothing for this game. Like, this is just going to be an awful... Mike, please, what are you doing? Don't touch stuff.
Oh my God.
Do you hear anything or no?
I can tell that you're low. When you talk, it's like as if it's not registering you. So
yeah, probably got unplugged at your end.
no, well, the end is right there. So I'll find out in a second. But like, yeah, I'm gonna take the Broncos here. It's the Jets are abysmal. I mean, Justin Fields hasn't really been the issue, but it's like whenever we get anywhere near the 15-yard line, we're like, fumble. It's time to fumble. We don't create turnovers.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think the Broncos are anything to be good, but anything to talk home about. But the Jets just have shown absolutely nothing this year. It's I hate to say it, but it's just same old Jets, except somehow worse. This is the worst team
Yeah.
I've seen in a very long time, which is disheartening because I really was excited about Aaron Glenn. And we've been in some games, but we're just back to this whole, like, we're going to invent new fucking ways to lose. We're just going to invent new ways to lose.
Yeah, kind of looked flashy first game against us. Looked like, oh, wow, they're competing with one of the better teams in the league. And then it just all fell apart. It's like, I don't know, was that their best game of the season and they just had it then? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, I'm taking the Broncos. And here's a fun fact. Since Mike just pointed out before that I don't even know what the stat lines mean. Ray, I believe I was the victor last week on all the picks. I believe that was.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
So do you want me to go over that real quick?
Yeah, go over that real quick while
that's because AJ thought
so,
all the dogs were the favorites, and
yeah. Go over that while I try to get Mike's.
Yeah. Put me on the screen. I'll blast everybody. I'll do a full recap real quick. So we I kept track of everything, and AJ was won the week. So if you followed AJ's bets, you would have been 8-5. So he had the Vikings, the Colts, the Cowboys, the Texans, the Panthers, the Bucks, the Lions, the Commanders. He was the only one to pick the Commanders. So that's his sole upset, I would say, of the week. I was 6-7. I picked the Colts, Texans, Panthers, Bucks, Lions, and Pats, with the Patriots being the upset of the week for me, as I was the only one to pick the Pats.
Can you shut that?
And then we go to Mike, who, just like his Bills, very average. Vikings, Colts, Cowboys, Texans, Bucks, and Lions. And then you have Chris. Chris was like either he got the upset or he got nothing. So he got Vikings, Saints. Again, only time he picked the Saints. He's the only one who picked the Saints. And the Jags. He's the only one that picked the Jags and the Bucks. So he went 4-7. So if you were following Chris's bets, you probably lost a lot of money. Not very good. Yeah, I mean, the biggest upsets of the week for sure were the Patriots and the Jags. So if that's something we want to talk about real quick, we can. But yeah, those were the results of last week. So we're going to see. And then everybody for baseball, I guess if that's the thing. AJ was right with baseball. He got the Brewers, the Dodgers. Oh, no, the Brewers are playing tonight right now, actually. So he got the Dodgers and the Mariners. And I had the Mariners. Chris had the Dodgers and the Mariners, and Mike had the Dodgers and the Mariners. So there we go with that. Yeah, that's about the recap for the week. Anybody hear me? All right. Let me see. Let me see who hit some anytime. We had.
Hey,
there we go.
Just
there we
test
go.
us
Are we
real
good?
quick. We good?
Yeah.
Ray, I heard you. It sounded beautiful.
Hello.
Thank you.
Check.
Right, back it up. Not so loud. All right, there you go. You're good. So yeah, that's that was the recap of the week, real quick. Sorry for the awkward silence there. But yeah,
when Ray's by himself, he doesn't know what to do. He freezes.
I don't know what to do. That's why
right into his eyes the whole time.
I felt Tom's soul in my back, and I was just like, "What do I do now?" I did what I was supposed to do.
Tom
that wasn't my soul, Ray.
Tom,
that was the knife. The knife.
Tom had me changing so many fucking settings that I ended up changing one.
Oh my god!
Trying to figure that shit out, but all right, we're good. All right, so next on my board, we got Arizona Cardinals at the Indianapolis Colts. Arizona plus 9.5. Tom, what do you got?
Oh, Indiana Jones is going to deliver again, and Giants fans, oh my god, I feel so bad for you because, you guys had a very talented quarterback apparently the whole time. New York just knows how to ruin all their quarterbacks.
Hell yeah.
He's going to ball out again. Arizona doesn't have their top two running backs, and then DeMarcado just ran like 150 yards just to throw the ball through the back of the end zone. So he doesn't have a job, I don't think. He's probably not going to get any takes. I don't even know who the running back is going to be for the game. So even if they have a lead, they're probably not going to hold on to it because they can't control the clock. I'm going to take the Colts. Definitely the 9.5. They're going to cover with this. I think they're going to win by at least 2. Jonathan Taylor's going to have like 7 touchdowns. And that's it. That's my take.
Just to put another fact, it just came out like literally like 10, 15 minutes ago. Jacoby Brissett is starting. Kyler Murray is out.
I knew it. I was going to cue up a joke that I thought Kyler Murray was going to sit out because Battlefield 6 just came out, and he's going to be on those sticks. Yep. So, is it up to me? Am I going?
I mean, I'll just add real quick that that's it. I'm going to take the Cardinals minus 30 because Brissett's playing. No.
Jacoby Brissett might be better than Kyler Murray.
Yeah, but I just think their team isn't as good. They will disappoint their fans time and time again, and the Colts are going to deliver.
Well, who you got, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, I got the Colts. This is a really easy one to pick. Jonathan Taylor is going to run all over them. I don't see any way forward for Arizona. They had a chance to win. They're a really weird team. They can put together one good quarter where they look great. They can put together a good half where they look awesome. What were they up? Like 17 points before the circus came in last week? And DeMarcado did his fumble, and then they had the interception that they fumbled, then kicked into their own end zone, and that turned into a touchdown for Tennessee. So, yeah, it was...
I picked Tennessee, too.
Yeah, that's a really bad beat that you had there, so whatever. But yeah, the Colts are going to win. Again, another double-digit game. This isn't even one I'm going to be paying attention to, but I'll definitely put a bet down on the Colts for it.
Ray, what do you got?
Yeah, Colts are so hard to not want to pick this. This is going to be pretty free without Kyler Murray. I think Jonathan Taylor's just going to run all over everybody. I would definitely put an anytime touchdown for him. That's an easy one. I'm sure that's a pretty good spot. And yeah, I honestly think Colts are probably the best team in the NFC right now, like hands down. They've actually beat good opponents, and the time that they did lose,
Jaguars looking good.
Yeah, it was just a weird. Yeah, so like I don't know.
How about them Giants?
Yeah, we'll get to it. Don't worry.
Hold on.
Hey, just remember.
I don't want to shoot my load just yet.
Right here. Look at this. See this?
Oh my God!
What's
How many
funny
Philadelphia
about
Mm.
this
Eagles
matchup
fans? Let's take. Go ahead,
is
go.
both these teams are the last two teams that had the guy fumble into the end zone. It was Adonai Mitchell the other week, and now it was D'Mercado this last week. So let's
Yeah.
see if they can run it back again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make this quick. I'm just gonna take the Colts because again, Indiana Jones, the hottest name in the game. They can't. I will take the Colts pretty much every week.
Yeah.
All right, up next we got Dallas heading into Carolina, -3. Tom, what do you got?
Yeah, I feel like this line is weird. I think it's playing up like a Dowdle revenge game where he just ran for like 3,000 yards last game, and they think he's going to come in and do that again. I feel like the line's too tight. I feel like the Cowboys are definitely going to win by at least a touchdown. Um, you're going to have Pickens is going to be matched up with who do I have over there? Horn, right? JC?
I
Is
think
that
he's
correct?
still.
I don't know.
I don't know if he's still injured or not, but let me check.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's still, but if he's not, then oh man, Pickens going to be running wild. But yeah, I'm definitely going to take the Cowboys to cover in this -3.
Mike, what do you got?
I agree with Tom that it's a super weird line. I don't get it. Both these defenses are absolutely terrible, so that's the only thing I can think of as to why it's so close. The Panthers are at home,
Yeah,
but the Cowboys' offense, I at least trust. As much as all the talk is on the Lions' offense right now, I don't think anyone in the NFL has been as good as the Cowboys per se this year yet, offensively. Dak is humming. Pickens, like you said, looks great. I don't see any way the Panthers' defense can stop them. They're just absolutely horrendous. So. And I don't think the Panthers can score either. So that's the thing. They got Dowdle on the ground, but I expect Bryce Young to be benched pretty soon. I don't think he's a starting caliber NFL quarterback. So give me the team with the quarterback that I trust, which is the Cowboys. Again, another easy double-digit victory. This is probably my top confidence bet of the week is on the Cowboys to cover that spread.
I never heard
yeah,
trust and Dak Prescott in the same
I
sentence.
I'd have to agree too. And I just want to add one quick bet that I'm playing here because the Cowboys they get pressure with their front four without sending a blitz. Like I think they're a top 2 or 3 team in the league like that.
Listen,
I
those
think
those
Bryce.
stats are inflated. They played the Jets last week. Okay.
Yeah, but Bryce Young, his line is like I think 11 and a half yards or 10 and a half yards rushing for the game. I'm going to take the over because he's going to be running around while they're sitting back there in zone and just setting four, and he's going to have some opportunities to scamper.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm glad you mentioned the Cowboys pass rush because I saw something on the Panthers. Their pass rush is historically bad. Like in
Yeah.
many years, their pressure rate is absolutely horrendous when sending four. So I honestly think the Panthers, they're going to have to play aggressive defensively and send a lot of extra rushers. And I think that opens things up for Pickens to have an even bigger day if Dak takes his shots.
Oh yeah, and I don't think Tolbert's playing. I think he's out. You have Turpin's going to be in there. CD might give it a go, but it's very unlikely that he's going to play. I don't even know who they have else, but I mean, the ball's going to be coming out quick on hot reads, and Pickens probably going to get like 7 or 8 catches for like 130 and a touchdown.
And at least one personal foul because he's crazy.
Oh yeah, but
Of
that's
course,
built
that's-
into it. You know what
That's
you're
any
getting.
time, right? Anytime personal foul.
That's
Ray,
yeah. I'll take
Ray,
the
what do you
over.
got?
I think they're spot on. It's just so weird because the
Too much
Cowboys, you never know what they're gonna do. They should be beat bad teams, but then they lose to the Bears. They should be getting mollywopped. They tie the Packers. Like I don't know which one you're gonna get, so it's really hard. I would stay away from a game like this just because you just don't know what's gonna happen. And Panthers, they were about to lose the Dolphins game and then came back like out of nowhere. So you don't know what's going to happen with that defense, and if Bryce Young decides to 30-0 just like he did against the Falcons, like we don't know. So I still think the Cowboys are gonna win, probably by double digits, but I have no idea.
Yeah. I'm just going to take the Cowboys here. I think it's the safest bet. Again, not really seeing much from Carolina's defense at all. And if the Cowboys have anything, it's they have a pretty potent and consistent offense. Dak may suck in the playoffs, but regular season, He ain't that bad. Moving on, we got the LA Rams versus the Baltimore Ravens. Rams are -7. Tom, take it away. What do you got?
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is introduce a segment called the Sunday Slaughter, where I
Oh,
pretty much
okay.
pick.
Oh,
I'm gonna pick a game where I feel like the line is gonna get obliterated. Exactly. So for this one, I mean, I got Rams -13.5. That's plus 171. If you want to bet that, the line is -7 right now. The Ravens wide receivers are not good enough to keep the pace with the Rams right now. The Rams are going to play solid D. The Ravens can't operate without Lamar. I mean, even with Pro Bowl backup Huntley, you know, they struggle.
Oh, yeah.
Cooper Rush is,
Wow.
yeah, Cooper Rush is not built for this offense. He's not built to like just scramble around and make
Yeah,
things happen.
RPO.
Yeah, Zay Flowers. If I was the Ravens, I would be getting the ball to Zay Flowers on quick routes as much as possible and running Derrick Henry for 40 times because that's your only hope to keep this thing close. Because Stafford's like 50 years old, but he's still got Puka, Devontae. You got Kyron out of the backfield,
doesn't
Blake
fumble the
Corum. Like
ball.
Wow. It's coming
they're
from back.
Yeah,
going
yeah.
they are going to demolish the Ravens. And you know what? I might be a little biased with this. I love seeing it happen. I want to see the Ravens lose by 50. But you know what? I'm a smart bettor. And I think, -13.5 is the safe line to pretty much double them up. And that's my take.
Okay, Mike, what do you got?
I mean, they lost to Houston 44-10, and it wasn't just that they lost, but they looked like they gave up. I don't see it getting a whole lot better here against the Rams. The Rams are an even better team than Houston is by far. So, yeah, it's going to be a big day for the Rams. The only concern I have at all is they lost their right tackle to injury. But is there anyone on Baltimore right now that could take advantage of that? I really don't
No,
know.
they're banged out
Uh,
up front
Their
too.
practice squad guys are hungry.
Yeah,
I think you
and
do.
Yeah.
I think the Rams still have Humphreys, DJ Humphreys, that can fill in. He's not the greatest, but he is serviceable as a backup, so I don't think the drop off will be that huge. So yeah, I agree that this could be a slaughter. So I'll take the Rams and lay the 7.5 for sure.
Ray, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna make this quick. It's gonna be Rams. The Ravens, without Lamar, there's no reason to even talk about them. There's nothing going on with them. I just what's there to talk about? They're injured. Lamar's not there. Ravens are gonna lose.
Well, I had Lamar on my fantasy team, and then with him being out, I picked up Matt Stafford. So I think it's pretty safe to say I'm going to go Stafford. Let's go Rams because, yeah, the Ravens just, without Lamar, their entire identity is gone. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Man, hate to see it. I mean, I
Yeah,
really,
you hate
really
to
feel
see it.
for them.
Yeah.
One
Feel for them in Maryland.
hot take I want to mention is I think Lamar does come back next game and leads the Ravens to the playoffs, and as a result, everyone's going to try and give him his MV3 and get him the MVP
He's
again.
been out too
Look,
many games.
look,
There's
each
one
guy
thing
might-
that
I'm
telling
happens.
you.
puffs,
Hold on,
okay?
hold on,
I
hold
Like
on,
get
the
it.
door is right
Hold on,
behind
hold
you.
on.
You
Yeah,
can leave at any
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
First of all, the only person who's in the lead right now, I'm actually curious. I'll have to look this up. Who is actually in the lead for MVP? But I'm pretty sure Indiana Jones is in the lead
Yeah,
for
it has to be
MVP.
Indiana Jones. Even
yeah,
MVP
I'm
and
pretty
comeback
sure. Let me
player,
look.
like I mean, although is it really
Josh Allen
can he
probably
win
best
comeback
odds
player
MVP still.
by being traded? Is that a thing?
Let's see. Oh no, I was wrong. Hold on. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to guess
Josh
who it
Allen
would
is
be.
still regular season MVP with Patrick Mahomes at plus 400. How is he?
Oh
two?
my
How-
God!
Get the fuck
Get
out of here.
Kermit out
Kermit
of
out,
here.
yeah, get out of here. with
Wait,
that
let me
bullshit.
see where.
Fuck
Hold
outta
on. Where is Indiana
Mark
Jones?
Sanchez
I want to see
is
this.
doing better in Indianapolis, stabbing old
The
guys.
Mahomes fatigue is insane.
Hold on. This can't be real. What the? How is he not like in the top 5? I don't get it. Daniel Jones is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's because he's
Oh,
Daniel
11
Jones.
at plus 3,000. I would hammer that plus 3,000
Yeah,
for
hammer that.
fucking Daniel Jones.
Bobby.
Oh my god! If he what? I mean, he's definitely gonna get comeback player. But has there ever been a comeback player that's also been MVP?
I'm saying, are you allowed to get comeback player just because you got traded? Because it's not like he's coming off an injury, or do you?
He didn't get
consider
traded.
being
kind
on
of
the
a
Giants?
weird
That's kind of
category.
like the full
Yeah.
pause that they have to come back from an injury. But there's been times
Well,
when
Playing for
Sam
the Giants
Darnold
is
won
like
it,
being injured.
and Yeah, well, yeah.
It's
But
it's
yeah, no,
like Aaron Rodgers going to Steelers, and now they're gonna easily win that division because everyone's dead. So it's great. It's awesome. It's just more great Jet
I
fan
mean,
stuff.
I go back to
Comeback
it.
player of the year,
I hate
Aaron
to see
Rodgers.
it. You
Yeah, I
hate to
hate to
Yeah.
see
see
it.
this. Fuck you. All right, moving on. We got the Patriots at the Saints -3.5.
Okay.
Tom, what do you got?
I mean, somehow the Saints are just like staying in games. Spencer Rattler just somehow still plays in this league. I don't know. Like
He's been pretty good.
I, I know it's like weird because I want to see the Saints like get a real quarterback and be the Saints again. I don't know because they have nothing to do with the Steelers, so I really don't care. But I just feel like Drake May is kind of hitting his stride. He's getting the ball out to his receivers. I mean, the only thing that's going to lose in the game is if the running backs fumble the game away. And I just feel like I don't know if I want to take them to cover. I feel like the Patriots easily win here by like 1. So I'm going to take the money line here.
Did you say the Patriots easily win here by 1?
Hey, what did you just say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound easy.
Yeah, that sounds like a really tough fucking game.
No. That's like the Patriots' MO. It's kind of like the Steelers. Like we could play the fourth string quarterback on a team, and they're like, you know what? Tomlin's like, let's just keep it close. I want to see how this works out. I want to win by 1, even though like we
It
could just
sounds
put
like
up
the
40
most
on the
stressful
team.
fucking easy win I've ever
Yeah, I
heard.
know. I don't know. I just feel like it's right in the Patriots' wheelhouse. Vrabel's going to keep it close, but I feel like it's just going to not be so much of an easy win, but they're going to
Like Vrabel?
win by 1.
I think the Patriots win by at least 14. Because, I mean, Spencer Rattler has been pretty good, don't get me wrong, but he hasn't faced a defense like this of late. I think the Patriots do enough defensively. They've got Gonzalez back at corner now. They're more of a complete team. Diggs and May are finding their stride together. So I like what the Patriots are doing. I also have a sneaking suspicion that this is the Travion Henderson breakout game.
I hope so.
Like AJ just said, with all the Stevenson fumbles, I think this is the time where they're going to want to take care of business. And Henderson's so talented. I don't know why they're slow playing a running back. It's not one of those positions where it usually takes a huge adjustment to have an impact. So put him in there, let him live up to his draft stock, and Patriots are going to win big. Unfortunately.
Ray, what do you got?
Yeah, I called this big time. I thought the Pats were very underrated. I think, like Tom said, they were doing pretty well until they fumbled the game away. Their last loss. I think they're legit. I think Drake May has turned out to be exactly who they wanted to be. Coach Vrabel has been exactly who they wanted them to be. The kind of presence that they wanted. I think they're going to be a threat to the Bills, and they already are. So I definitely see them winning. I don't think it'll be as close. The Saints suck. Interesting fact, another one. It was reported also that Alvin Kamara does not want to be traded, so he will not be traded this season.
What's
He's
his
saying he wants to stay
He wants to lose.
He wants to stay with the Saints. I don't know. I mean, they just paid him a contract. I think they just gave him an extension. But I mean, he's feeling good. I guess Kellen Moore is just waiting for Arch Manning to flounder his way to him. It looks like they for some reason have some life. So we'll see. But I think Pats take this pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, you had that. You called that shit last week. You took the Pats over the Bills, which we all laughed at you for. And
yeah, it's like the Bills finally played a good
bit.
team and they lost. Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh God, here we go.
Sucks.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that Philadelphia Giants game. I feel like we're letting Ray off the hook a little bit tonight.
No.
We'll get to it. I know
We'll
what
get to it. We'll get to it.
I gotta say, as a Jet fan, it's so awesome to fucking see Tom Brady retire, and then the Patriots are able to rebuild so quickly while the Jets are, it's
still trash.
Fucking, it's so great. It's awesome.
It's okay.
Yeah, I
Bring
know.
it down.
I got
Bring it back
it's-
down. Land the
I
plane. Land the plane.
What the hell is what is Scarlett
Sun's getting
Johansson
real
saying?
low.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the sun's getting real low.
Sun's
big
getting real
guy.
low there. The guy. It'll be okay.
It pays me to say I gotta take the Patriots. You know what? No, fuck it. I'm taking the Saints. Fuck the Patriots.
Oh, all right. We got our first upset.
I have no
pick.
reason for this.
Listen,
There's no reason at all other than I hate
The Saints D
Patriots.
shows up when they play everybody. They just show
beat
up like
they beat the
I don't know.
Giants, and the Giants just beat the Super Bowl champs.
The Giants are the best
Right?
team in the league.
Right? Yeah, they did. Yeah, a little bit.
I just want to say that's the first pick that we didn't all agree on. So far, we have been exactly the same. So this is the
bunch of
upset
yes
of the
men,
week so far.
Because I'm making a pick.
That's
because
Chris isn't here. Because Chris usually has, Ray pointed out, Chris had the least amount of wins last week. So yeah,
but he had the biggest upsets. He did have some of the bigger upsets. He had two.
Because Chris drinks heavily
one.
before the stream, so he doesn't even know what he's saying.
Next game, we got for the homer here. We got the Cleveland over at
Let's
Pittsburgh.
fucking go.
Plus 5.5. Tom, what do you got?
So you're gonna see it, everyone. You've been waiting for it the whole year. This is gonna be where Shador comes in. Dylan
so?
Gabriel's gonna come in. He didn't pass the eye test. Like I watched him, his arm doesn't look as strong as they said it would. He didn't look comfortable. I mean, he's a Brown, so he's just destined for failure. But I feel like there's so much pressure for like TJ's going to go strip sack Gabriel like 3 times in the first quarter, and then they're going to be like, we got to put Shador in. And then I really don't know what to expect. I mean, he's a mobile guy. Pretty much our division, builds mobile offenses against us because we're just like an old school defense. But
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like the Steelers are still going to cover here. As much as Tomlin likes to play it close and safe and like, we're up by 30. Let's just start running. But coach, it's the second quarter.
So another easy 1-point game. Yeah,
it's going to be an easy half-point game. It's going to be all safeties.
Stat correction.
No,
you lost.
As for fantasy, because I'm the Steeler guy, honestly, you don't really pick anybody for fantasy on the Steelers but DK Metcalf. But at the same time, Denzel Ward's going to be matched up against him. So then you could pick one of the 4 tight ends that we play every single formation, because Calvin Austin is out. So Roman Wilson might see the field. Probably not. It's probably just going to be DK with tight ends floating around with Ben Skoranek.
And Aaron Rodgers
is not mobile enough
pictures. Just like,
I mean, Jalen Warren, I think he's playing, but he's banged up.
Yeah, he's back.
Tomlin doesn't want to give Caleb Johnson, any looks ever since that fumble. And Kenneth Gainwell seems to be like the guy right now. I really don't know who to touch as far as like prop bets for this game on that side. And even with the Browns too, because quarterback play is going to be all over the place. The running back situation, everything, I don't know. It's just all over the place. It's going to be sloppy.
Flacco? They just traded him, right? Flacco's out?
They traded him to the Bengals.
Yeah, they got hold on.
What is Burrow out for? Is he out for the season?
Till like December.
Toad surf. He's got toad surf, and he should be back December. They said it was a big problem.
But to wrap it up, I'm just I picked the Steelers to cover. That's it.
All right, Mike, what do you got?
If I'm going by the spread and not, alt spreading it at all, I'll take the Browns to actually cover plus 5.5 if I'm stuck to that line. I was looking at the money line for the Steelers because I do think at home, they can win the game. But like you said, you alluded to it, it's going to be an ugly game. It's a divisional matchup. Aaron Rodgers can't really move. I think he's a stationary target for Myles Garrett to lay into. I just, you got to hope if you're a Steelers fan, Aaron Rodgers can survive this game. But the Steelers are getting healthier. Like you said, Jalen Warren's back. Alex Highsmith, I believe, is back as well.
Yeah.
Joey Porter Jr. will be back in the secondary. But I disagree with the Dylan Gabriel assessment for this game because I think Judkins is going to run it like 30 times, and then they're just going to build in some easy play actions off it. It's going to be a very quick passing game. I don't think he'll be holding it long enough at all for Watt to really make a difference. So yeah, give me the Browns plus 5.5.
Ray, what do you got?
I'm actually going to agree with Mike. I think the Browns are going to go for the upset here. The reason why I think that is Judkins has been a stud. He literally was like
going flat out upset. All right.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mike, I think you said they're also going to win,
right? I don't know about it's divisional matchup. It's going to be messy. I could see a world where the Browns win, but if I'm held to it, I think the Steelers find a way. Maybe a field goal at the end, but 5.5 is just too much for me.
So just to clarify, are you saying the Browns are going to win or the Steelers are going to win?
Steelers game-winning field goal at the end.
Okay, all right. So I'm still going to go Browns. I'm still going to go Browns. They were doing pretty well against the Vikings, against the defense that has been a scoring machine. Which was pretty surprising. I did pick them last week, I think, as well. I'm going to pick them again this week. I do like Judkins a lot. I think for a guy who literally came on the week of the season and has been absolutely phenomenal, what a pick for them. He's been so great. I think the word is still out, obviously, on Gabriel. I don't think they're going to bench him for Sanders. They don't need any more controversy than they already create themselves. I don't see that happening. I think Kenneth Gainwell is a stud. I mean, he was an ex-Eagle. He was always a really good backup for us. So, I mean, he was really good when Saquon wasn't destroying everybody. I still think he should. I don't. Is Jalen Warren back? I don't think so. I think they were still saying he's a game time decision.
The guy's a machine. He's probably just going to play because
I thought he was back. Yeah,
he's definitely playing, but who knows? It could just be like game time decision.
But yeah, I have anytime touchdown for Judkins. I think the Browns are going to win this plus 5. If it was like more dominant, I'd feel more okay with it. But the fact that they're like in between, I don't know. I could see it going either way. And I think they may surprise some people.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Cleveland. I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna come out, break his fucking leg, and then I think primetime Sanders is gonna come in for the first time, fucking put the whole league on notice, and put the Steelers in their fucking place. Isn't that right, Tom? Yeah.
You sons of bitches.
Let's go
This is a trap. You invited me in here. This is a goddamn trap.
Well, you're gonna make you guys are gonna like give me like a whole half hour of beating at the end of this, so I'm gonna go for it.
If Aaron gets hurt tomorrow, I will. It will because the Jets. The Jets are going to get killed, so that will be my highlight of the day.
Listen, I think the second best pass rusher in the league will have a good day for the Cleveland Browns, but maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow.
Maybe not tomorrow. All right, up next we got the L.A. Chargers going to the fucking Miami Dolphins.
Fuck you, Dolphin.
Fuck you, Dolphin. We got L.A. minus 4.5. Tom, what do you got?
All right, so did a little deep dive in some of this stuff here.
You got a deep dive on the fucking Dolphins? The clear answer should just be around the horn. Fuck you, Dolphins, and we move on.
Yeah, but I'm just...
I predict Mike McDaniel to be extremely high during this game.
Well, here's the thing. I have a little bit of a specific play too. So, the Finns rank 16th in pass defense this year. Chargers have no running backs and they're banged up on the O-line, so look for him to get the ball out quick. I think Ladd's going to eat. Quentin Johnson, I don't know what's going on with him. He's been really good this year. He's actually holding on to the ball, but Ladd has yet to have a big game, and it's time. And then his line is 59.5 right now. I think that's the live odds. I didn't check.
While you're looking that up, Quentin Johnson is expected to start, but he has had an injury designation, so.
Yeah, but even so, I think Ladd's going to be open all day. I'm taking the over with his line at 59.5 if it's still that. I mean, even if it's up to like 60 or 61, I'm still taking the over. But I'm going to take the Chargers to cover. Was it 4.5 right now?
Mike, what do you got?
I'm going to shock and go with the Dolphins plus 4.5. The fishies, the fishies are going to cover. The Chargers are just, they're not charging anywhere. They're limping around. Rashawn Slater, he's been hurt since the start of the year. They lost their left tackle in Joe Alt. Then they had Pipkins come in at right tackle as the backup. Now he's out. And there's another guy, Sailor. He was going to fill in. Chances are it doesn't look like he's going to be able to go. They just signed Bobby Hart, I think, to the practice squad maybe a week ago. He's a aging veteran tackle turnstile, and he might be starting at right tackle. It's just how many injuries is too many injuries for a team to still continue winning. The Dolphins, obviously they've had their own struggles. But they're getting healthier. And what really turned the tide for me is I saw Hand is also going to be out. Is it Deshaun Hand? He's their
That sounds
defensive.
right.
Yeah, he's going to be out now as well. So I think this might enable the Dolphins to run the ball a little bit because they've struggled in the run game to get A-Chain going. So even without Tyreek Hill, I just think it's just too much, too many injuries. I think we're going to start to see Justin Herbert be more mistake prone as he tries to do more and is under constant pressure. And it's a shame because he was looking like an MVP candidate, but there's just too many injuries. So give me the Fishies plus 4.5.
That makes me.
The Fishies.
That hurts.
We good?
Ray, what do you got?
I'm going to go with the Chargers. I think this is the game that gets Mike McDaniel fired. This is also the game where Howie Roseman is going to call the Dolphins owner and blackmail him with the nudes that he has just to further ensure that Mike McDaniels gets fired, and then the Eagles hire him as their OC. But I just think
and then he'll get high.
Dolphins. Yeah. Go nuts.
The cocaine's going to get him fired. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, let's go. So I think I don't think the Dolphins should have won last game. They literally blew it for no reason. They literally lost that game out of nowhere. I just don't think they have the better team, the better players, but I just think that they're in such a mess that the Chargers are going to get bounced back in this game, even with all their injuries. And I think they're going to cover. Deshaun Hand did get to the injured reserve. They did designate him to injured reserve today. So that is a loss, but look, they're bottom five. The Dolphins, they're with the Saints, they're with the Panthers. They're trash. So
Eagles,
I'm gonna go Chargers.
We get it.
I get it.
With the Eagles down there, they got knocked out like Rocky versus Overlang.
Look, I'm never taking the Dolphins. I don't give a shit. Okay, so it pains me that I keep hearing these rumors that Rex Ryan might coach the fucking Dolphins. So that's gonna be so fucking painful if that ends up happening.
At least you don't have to hear him on TV then.
Hey, I love Rex. You shut your goddamn mouth. But I think this is definitely
goddamn choppers.
anytime TV from HN easy. But that's the only thing I'll give the Dolphins. I'm going Chargers. Yeah, that's all.
So am I alone on the Dolphins?
I think.
This is your upset of the week.
Oh hell yeah! Let's go. Upset of the week. Fishies.
Yeah, Mike's gonna be upset.
All right, up next we got the Seattle Seahawks at the Jacksonville Jaguars. -1.5. Tom, what do you got?
Listen, the Seahawks might be part of the game of the week again after last week's barn burner. I don't know. This one's tough. I feel like the Jaguars are good, but the Seahawks are just jive a little bit more. They had such a test last week against Tampa Bay, and it was such a good game, and you could see that Darnold could just hang with anybody at this point. And I just feel like they have the slight edge here. I'm not even going to pick a spread. It's going to be money line Seahawks.
Damn. All right, Mike, what do you got?
I'm going to go with the Seahawks as well. This is probably a game if you're, building a larger parlay, you stay away from it because it's a coin flip type of game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just the Jaguars' defense is the difference for me. I don't think they can stop anybody. I honestly don't know how they beat the Chiefs, despite the Chiefs putting up, I think it was almost 500 yards of total offense. Um,
There
and
was
I
a
just can't.
huge pick. That's why they lost. What do you mean?
There was
99-yard
the pick six. Yeah, that's right. The
Yeah.
pick
Well,
six.
Chris
Yeah.
Jones is still on the
I
field
mean,
waiting for somebody to tackle Trevor Lawrence right now.
yeah. I mean,
He's still sitting there wondering who's going to tackle him. Not
the
me.
Jags have like really had to depend on playing a lot of zone. They've been playing a lot of robber zones and bringing their safeties down, and it makes sense that they got the pick six versus Mahomes because they've really had to scheme their way into getting turnovers. And I just don't see Trevor Lawrence continuing mistake-free football. I just keep thinking back to the Bengals game. They lost to the Bengals in the game that Burrow got hurt, and I think Browning came in and threw like 3 picks, and the Bengals still held on to win that game. So yeah, give me Seattle, and I'm gonna lay the 1.5.
Ray, what do you got?
I'm going to continue with the momentum. That win against the Chiefs was huge. They were getting absolutely killed, but getting that pick six, that 99-yard pick six, and Trevor willing his way over Christian Jones' will to actually stop him, that was, I think, pretty incredible. That should spark. They're 4-1 under Duval. Like, come on. Like, how can you not want to appreciate
I don't
what
know.
they're
I
doing?
love him.
I'm just
What's a
saying,
nut
Liam
job?
Cohen has been willing their way. I think the Seahawks are a great team. I just think they have a little bit of bad luck. They played really well against the Bucks, and the Bucks just willed their way to a win. I think Sam Darnold is the real deal for them. So they definitely won out of the Geno Darnold decision. I think that was the right move, but I just think right now Jags have the upper momentum.
I'm honestly going to take what you said and throw that against you, and I'll take a page out of Chris's book for anyone that listened last week. It was a very emotional win against the Chiefs, so they're primed for a letdown. And also, there's going to be a lot on Trevor this game. Seattle is, I think, is second in win rate against the run, third overall run defense in the NFL. So I think they're going to take away Etienne and force Lawrence to beat them in the air with BTJ and Kirk. And I just don't trust Trevor to do it. And he's going to have to put up a lot of points through the air. And Etienne's been the driver of that offense, and I think they're going to take him away. It's a bad matchup on paper for me for the Jaguars.
I would agree with you, but
much.
Yeah,
I just don't want to read too much into teams that beat the Chiefs. I mean, there's really not many good teams that beat the Chiefs and have success after. So I just wanted to add that.
Wow.
Wow. No, I would agree with you, Mike. If it wasn't, I'm gonna just keep going. It's all right. 4-2. It's still good.
Just push through.
We're still good.
Just push through.
No, it's all right. I'm saving it for later. So
I'm gonna just take the Seahawks just because of the line.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
I
The
got
line
no
is
real
not as bad.
analysis on this. I'm actually shocked the Jaguars are as
It's a
good as they're doing.
Yeah.
But Sam Darnold,
All right.
baby, let's go.
Yeah, no, the thing is,
let you go.
if-
Should never let you go. Come back, baby, come back.
If the spread was like a little bit more crazy, like in the Seahawks' favor, I would say, yeah, let's go Seahawks. But if Vegas feels like the game's going to be that close, I don't know. I just feel like the Jags has more of a chance to go and continue what they've started.
Just want to point out what a world we live in that I trust Sam Darnold more than Trevor Lawrence.
That is kind of crazy.
The New York
here we
teams
are.
groom quarterbacks for other teams.
Yeah, we're just the.
Where's Zach Wilson? Why hasn't he been traded somewhere yet?
Well, maybe isn't he on the Broncos? Yeah, maybe
he's on. I thought he was on the Dolphins. That's where he was last time.
Oh, that's right. He is on the Dolphins now. Yeah.
One concussion away.
Yeah, man.
Insert concussion awareness commercial.
So, if this holds up, then this will be my upset of the week. So it's me against everybody. So
we got Stan Don Biz in the chat. He's been very active. What's up, man?
Hell yeah, man. Let's appreciate it.
He's got a lot of any times in there. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Thanks for watching, dude. We got a live guy. We got someone watching live.
We got somebody that watches.
Hell
Holy
yeah.
shit
Hell
balls.
yeah.
Cheers to you,
Let's
sir.
do it.
Cheers. Hold on.
Watching it. It's fucking
Hey.
Chris. It's Chris at the bachelor party. He's not even attending
Oh,
it. He's watching this on
he's
his phone.
completely bombed. And he's agreeing with everything that Ray says because that's how drunk he is.
Up next, this might be this might be the worst game possibly. What we got? The Tennessee Titans at
The Raiders.
plus 4.5. Tom, what do you got?
I mean, listen, this is the get right game for Gino. He has been having a rough time. What are they, 4.5? I think they're
Yeah, 4.5.
going to cover. Tennessee scraped by. I picked them last week to upset just because I flipped a coin and made the pick. But honestly, this is going to be the Genty breakout game. I think it's the opportunities there. The Titans are 26th against the run. I think the line is 77.5 for Genty. I'm going to play a little bit of a ladder with this bet. So I'm going to take, you could take the line and then you could go 80, 90, and 100. You bet it all separately. And then, as you climb the ladder and your bets hit, it just feels so good. And it's going to, because the guy's going to break 100. It's going to take a lot of pressure off Gino. And Gino's finally going to be able to go home with the win and not smash the shit out of his helmet on the sideline.
Mike, what do you got?
The Titans have been outscored by 65 points over their 1-4 stretch, with their one win being that circus show against Arizona. The only hope is Jeffrey Simmons against that atrocious Raiders offensive line. But I agree with Tom. This is a get-right game for Gino. I like Trey Tucker to have an anytime touchdown. And this is going to be a big, big Gentry day. I think the rookie finally makes it happen. And, this is not really a betting prop, but Max Crosby. Love watching him play. And I think he's in a... Yep. Dog.
Love that man. I absolutely love Max Crosby. I'm sorry. We could just get on a tangent on that man alone. They definitely won with the Khalil Mack trade. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, Khalil Mack. It's a name I almost don't even remember. And he's still in the league, right? Where is he?
He's on the Chargers.
Yeah, he's on the
Chargers. Yeah, see, he's so forgettable. They definitely won that trade.
100%.
But, yeah, I like the Raiders here. They're going to cover the 4.5. They're at home as well. Yeah, give me the Raiders.
The Raiders.
The
Ray,
Raiders.
It's so hard for me because I look at Gino's interceptions.
Hey.
It's his third. All right. It's his third game of 2 interceptions or more out of 5. He's had only one game where he didn't throw an interception, and that was against the Commanders. I don't know. My heart says Raiders, but my Gino says
My Gino
says Titans, because Titans should have won that game until they literally fumbled it away, and yeah, it was just terrible to watch that game. So I think
that was
Titans,
strategy. That's actually, if you fire at Madden.
I don't know. They need to get another. Maybe no. I'm gonna go Raiders. I'm gonna have to go Raiders. It's just the Titans suck, man. I can't not go.
Yeah,
with the Raiders.
I love Cam Ward, but it's not his time.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue my trend of just taking ex-Jets. I'm gonna go Raiders. Let's go, Gino. Bounce back. I'm sorry you're on a shitty organization once again. Poor guy can't catch a break. Well, he did. He had a good run there with Seattle, but yeah. I was gonna take. I'll just take the Raiders. Yeah, no, he was. I mean, better than he was with the Jets. Anyone, the Jets.
Another quarterback ruined by New York.
Yes. Hell yeah. That's what we do, baby.
Fruits of the loins.
Next game, we got the Bengals at the Green Bay Packers. Holy shit, plus 14.5.
Yeah, it's crazy spread.
Well,
that's crazy. I don't even know how you bet that. I don't even know anybody's going to bet that.
Well, this is my real upset of the week. The Bengals are actually going to cover that 14.5. Crazy, I know. But Flacco is coming in, and he goes, you know what? Fantasy owners, you have Jamar Chase. We got Higgins. And guess what? Chase Brown might actually get a lane to run through because they're afraid of me throwing it for more than 7 yards down the field. And yes, Jake Browning, they are happy they cut you in Minnesota. Okay? That's what was going to say that. But yeah, Flacco's going to come out not caring. He might even smoke a cigarette while playing on the field, while throwing touchdowns. Flacco is...
Have you seen all those old memes of him with cigarettes everywhere? The Flacco cigarette memes, they're hilarious.
Listen, I'm not under any disillusion that like the Bengals are going to lose, but they're going to cover. That's my hot take right here. They're going to cover because I don't think they know how to make the line for this game. They're very confused because which Packers team is going to show up. I mean, they're probably going to put up like 40-something points, and Flacco's going to put up like 37, and then they're going to lose. But it's just going to be a high-scoring game. What's the with 44.5 for the total? I would take the over on that too.
Mike, what do you got?
I agree with the over on 44.5. I agree the Bengals should cover. I think the Packers, I know we're talking all about the Bengals right now, but the Packers, I think, are maybe the most overrated team in the NFL. I get that they got, the pass rusher. What's his freaking name? He's the... Who?
Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons. I don't know why my brain just stopped working. But what has he done? What has he done since, what game-changing plays has he made? Even Tom made a little...
He got one sack against the Cowboys.
And
a 0-yard sack, but it was a sack against the Cowboys.
And that was a hustle sack as well, if I recall.
Yeah.
The quarterback, I think, was even scrambling when he finally got to him on that play. So Micah Parsons hasn't done anything. Jordan Love, I'm not sold on him yet. I think the Packers are just a super overrated football team. And Joe Flacco, he could play. He's not going to win you a championship, but he'll put up some points. I think it's a good thing for T. Higgins and Jamar Chase fantasy-wise, even for Chase Brown, because he will check it down to him in the passing game, which Browning, he didn't see the game. He had no idea. So, yeah, I like the Bengals because I'm a little bit of a wuss sometimes when I have my one big parlay of the week. I put $5 down on every game. I'm going to tease it up in that big parlay up to 17.5. You still get great odds on that just to feel safe. But, yeah, give me the Bengals plus 14.
Damn. All right, what do you got?
Yeah, I agree. The Packers haven't done much. But I will say, Jordan Love, even after everything he's done so far this year, he's tied with Stafford at 4 for MVP at plus 1,200. So obviously Vegas still likes what he's doing. I don't think that there's any way you could not bet 14.5 for the Bengals as a plus. I mean, that's just such a huge spread. And I like I said last week, I hate these huge ass spreads. I always get burned by them when I always am like, yeah, the Detroit Lions should beat this guy by 40 points, no problem. Like, nah. So I definitely think that's the right play, but I'm still gonna go Packers. I just can't trust the Bengals. I can't trust Joe Flacco. I don't know if we're gonna get cigarette smoking Flacco or if we're gonna get the Flacco that was just playing like 2 weeks ago. I got benched for Dylan Gabriel, so. I'm just going to go with the strong pick here, Packers. No.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think everyone's picking the Packers. It's the spread.
Did Mike just pick the Bengals?
He picked the Bengals to cover.
To cover, yeah, not to win.
Okay. Yeah, I picked the Bengals to cover. Obvious Packers to win, and put me down for an anytime Guardian Cap touchdown.
When Joe Flacco goes somewhere except for the New York Jets, he does fantastic. So, yet again, I'm going to root for another Jet quarterback. Yeah, I know what I'm going to say. The Bengals are going to win this game. Fuck it all. Taking the Bengals.
Some men want to see the world burn.
Yeah, Joe Flacco's coming in. He's gonna he's gonna literally call the Kaiju live offense. He's gonna come to the huddle. He's like, guys, I don't know what the fuck the playbook is. Just get the fuck open. And he's just going to start slinging that rock.
Plus 700 odds for you. Throw some money down.
When you have receivers like Chase and Higgins, sometimes that just get the fuck open and throw it up and pray can work.
That's what I'm talking about. Joe can still sling it. He's still got the
yak.
Jamar Chase did have an injury designation. He was sick. So, so he was expected to play. Yeah. But
it's going to be his MJ flu game.
Bring back John Kitna, he said. I don't care. He's like 60 years old. Just give me somebody but Jake Browning. Give me Burrow in a wheelchair.
I think
Literally
Jake Browning said he wanted to
roll
come
out
back to the
anybody.
Jets or some shit. Jets will probably do it. They're like, yeah, this guy's a fucking stud. Next game, we got the San Francisco 49ers plus 3.5 at Tampa Bay. Tom, what do you got?
Man, I mean,
This
I
is
feel
a
like the
tough
line.
game.
It's emotionally, I don't feel like the line is fair because like the Bucks should be favored by more, but it's San Francisco just knows how to play people tight. They have good defense. That Shanahan offense is like, let's run the ball, let's play action, let's just give it to McCaffrey 70 times a game. It's going to work out. I feel like, man, this is going to be tough, but I feel like the 49ers are going to win this game. Money line. I'm not even going to pick the spread, and I love Baker. I'm so upset that Baker did not become a Steeler when he was lost in the shuffle.
You love Baker, but you're going to disrespect him by having him lose at home to Mac Jones?
Yeah, I don't know.
The Bake Show.
I know. Listen, it's tough where I have to go against emotions, and I just feel like the 49ers are one of those teams where you just don't bet against too often, and they're just going to get it done. They're going to get it done. McCaffrey is just going to have a big game. Ibuka, I don't know. He's probably going to run wild again, but I feel like they win a close one.
All right, Mike, what do you got?
Hey, Tom, what season are we in? We're in fall, right? You aren't answering. Are you stupid? Pay attention. What's the next big holiday coming up? It's Halloween. That means
Columbus Day. It's
Monday. That means
these are leading.
Shut up, Ray.
Indigenous people.
It's just the bat signals out there. Mac Jones is about to go full pumpkin mode. He's going to revert to his old self. I get why the line is what it is, because the Bake Show is missing Chris Godwin, Mike Edwins, Bucky Irving. There's a lot of injuries. They're counting on a rookie wide receiver. What'd you say?
No, that's his brother.
I said Mike Evans.
Yeah. You said Edwins, my dude.
I said Edwins?
Yeah, he did. I hate to agree with Ray, but he's right.
Due to the technical difficulties, it's late. I'm going to drink my energy drink. We're just going to say the Buccaneers.
49ers. Yeah. Well, you're going.
I'll lay the 3 and
Baker
move on, please.
Being in the MVP talks. What rank is he in the MVP talks?
Let's see. If we're looking at MVP, he's up there. Actually, I think he's third.
He's got
in MVP.
Okay, because I was going to say, I'm like, he's
third. He's third in the MVP at plus 650. So that's also a very good take. Justin Fields is not on the list. No,
I'll let you know when he makes
it.
No. No, I was kidding, but he is.
No, I was also kidding.
He's down there. I don't even want to count it. He's plus 20,000 to win MVP. Pretty much, yeah. Bucky Irving has a better chance of winning MVP than Justin Fields. I'm going to go with 49ers. Mac Jones is where he should have been. I feel like he should have been with the 49ers. I think the Trey Lance pick was the dumb pick. He should have been there. I think this is the quarterback that they really honestly wanted. But somebody was like, let's take Trey Lance instead. So he's been amazing. I don't think the Bucks are great. Baker is an absolute dog, but they keep having the same games. They're losing up until the fourth quarter, and then Baker's like, fuck it, I got to do it myself. And I don't know how much he can do that. He's losing Godwin again. Mike Evans is still out. The rookies, Ibuka is doing amazing, but like he still hasn't been he doesn't get active until late in the games. Like it just feels like they need that 99-yard touchdown to change the momentum, and it just seems like how much more can they do that? I feel like they're eventually not
regression. That's what it is.
Yeah. Like it just feels like Baker can't keep doing this. I think he is the NFC. Like if I think Daniel Jones is the AFC MVP, I think right now Baker is the the Baker is the NFC MVP right now. I just think he's been a stud, and he's exactly who we all thought he was when he was there with the Browns. So, but I just think that their magic is going to run dry, and the Mac Jones is just going to play well.
George Kittle, injured reserve. Brock Purdy, obviously we know that. That's why we're talking about Mac Jones. Ricky Pearsall is out. Jordan Watkins is out. Maybe, who knows? Jawan Jennings is a game time decision. So who exactly is Mac Jones going to throw it to?
They were injured last game too, and they still won. Yeah, they have Christian McCaffrey. Who do they need?
I mean, CMC's calf is going to go, and that's going to be that.
So far, it hasn't.
He's got two.
What is Brock's injury?
What's up?
What is Purdy's injury?
Purdy's injury?
It's a back issue.
Sore vagina.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Got a little stretched.
Give me 1 second.
Little Sandy in there? Little Sandy cheeks? You can't handle it?
Chat, get him for the vulgar language.
Oh, it's a turf toe. Right, yeah. So right now, Brock Purdy's injured to turf toe.
Exactly as I said.
He can't handle it. Okay. You know what? Even though I also love Baker, and I kind of want to go Tampa, I don't know. I think I'm going to take the Niners here. Yeah, I don't really bring any analysis to this. I literally just go with the conversation, and I take all of your guys' shit, and I go, yeah, I think that one. So I'm just going to go with the 49ers because Christian McCaffrey, anytime touchdown, and that's all I got. Yeah, I don't know. I want Baker.
Riveting.
Yeah, riveting. That's riveting shit. Just
yeah, but I mean, we said a lot about it. I mean,
hey, I am the Week 5 champion here. Okay. Let's just remember that. Up next, have we not taken the Lions? Detroit Lions at Kansas City Chiefs. Tom, what do you got?
God, I mean, I just cannot stand the Chiefs anymore, and I cannot wait to see them get their balls beat off by the Lions.
My God,
they're going to fucking bite kneecaps. They don't care. Chris Jones is still going to be standing in the locker room. They're going to play with 10 men on defense. Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery are just going to fucking destroy them. Laporta's going to have like 10 touchdowns. Put me down, Ray. 10 anytime touchdowns, Laporta. Okay? Right there. I mean, Amon-Ra might get viced up by, oh my God.
He'll probably get McDuffie.
McDuffie, yeah. He's going to get McDuffie, which is going to be tough sledding. Give me an anytime touchdown for Jameson Williams. I feel like
Isaac Tesla.
Yeah, he's good too, but it's like I can't really put money on him to do it consistently where I'm confident, especially against a good defense. But I just feel like Jameson Williams is going to get loose a few times. We're going to have probably like 3 or 4 catches for over 100 yards and a touchdown, and he's going to do some silly stuff that he gets like an 80-yard touchdown for some reason because he just finds ways to do it. Mahomes, he's just run out of magic, and it just feels so good. It just feels so good. I'd love to bring up Taylor Swift here, but I don't want the page to get shut down because she probably has people in here. It's probably the guy in the chat.
So much magic that he's still second in MVP voting right now.
I know.
According to plus 400.
It's like, listen. We could get, this is a whole other conversation where the whole, like, I run up the sideline and now I'm laying people out and flexing on him. It's like, I hope somebody fucking decapitates him on the sideline so that nobody ever has the balls to do that again. You guys remember Pat White?
Yeah.
Dolphins? Yeah. Remember the last game he had? I do. He doesn't. It was against the Steelers. They crushed him so bad he had to retire. Fucking dance on the sideline
I'll never forgive DJ Reed for that. He could have killed Mahomes that one day.
Yeah.
And he literally ran out of his way. Like he could have literally maybe killed him and decided to not even touch him and moved out. It was like, come on, man.
Listen,
I don't.
The teammates pay the fine. Everyone goes, good job, buddy. He'll never do that again. And you never have to worry about him running 30 yards up the sideline for a touchdown and then like flexing on you, doing the weird Burrow face. Like,
yeah, no, fuck that guy.
It's like I hate that shit. So
Mahomes is like got such an arc because like everyone loved him at once, and now he's literally hit the dark night. Like he's lived.
Well, because the Chiefs were not good. Well, that's exactly what happened. The Chiefs are not good. We're not good. And then
got the Andy Reid story.
Became great. I mean, Andy Reid went from a bad organization to the Chiefs, so you know.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, he went from that shitty place in Philly. Mike, what do you got?
Honestly, this is a tougher game to pick than I'd want it to be because my hatred for the Chiefs runs deep, especially as a Bills fan, losing to them in the playoffs every damn year. But the Chiefs right now, they are what they are, and that's a 2-3 football team. Their 2 wins are against teams that are 2-8 on the year as of now. But the Lions do have some issues coming in. For one, when I was watching the game against the Bengals last week, I was thinking they were going to light up the Bengals defense, and oddly, the offense struggled quite a bit early on. They got the ball in great field position quite a few times and sputtered out early. A lot more punting than I thought there would be. And they're without their top 2 corners against Mahomes. That is something I never like, and I always hate gambling money against Mahomes. So I'm honestly not betting, putting actual money on this game. But if I have to pick for the sake of the pod, I'm going to take the Lions money line as well because that's where the value is. And you got to get the Chiefs now before Rashee Rice comes back next week. Knock them down to 2-4. You got to do it now before they get too healthy.
Ray, what do you got?
100%.
I have the Lions. I think you could put Gibbs on an anytime touchdown if you because the Chiefs' run defense has been kind of bad this year. It's been one of their weak points. So I think you can get away with Sonic and Knuckles getting a couple TDs there. Lions are just a much better team. The problem with the Chiefs, I don't even think it's Mahomes per se. I just think they haven't done anything to support their aging players, and they've just been riding on what's been working. And Mahomes is definitely just of why he's the best quarterback in the league. There is no ifs, ands, but whether he slides or not, or whether he goes out of bounds or not. He's smart enough to do it. Whether or not you agree with it, he's smart enough to do it. He's definitely deserving of that title. I just don't think that they just have been riding Travis Kelce so long, and once they traded away Tyreek, they've been trying to replace him, but they forgot about all the other players on the team. That's why you keep seeing people like Xavier Worthy, speedy guy, Rashid Rice, speed guy. Like, no, you got to fill in the gaps, and they haven't done that. So Lions by $1 billion.
I disagree with the assessment of their roster. I think they do got Worthy, the speed guy. They got Hollywood Brown. I get it. They picked up Dante Thornton.
What has he done?
Speed guy,
but Hollywood Brown done?
They've also got Kelce. They have like 3 tight ends that all seem to make big plays. Noah Gray. What's the other tight end? Watson.
He's a receiver. He's not a tight end.
They've got a lot of role players that make plays for them time and time again. It's been a weird start to the year, but the Chiefs are still the Chiefs. I'm not going to say that Detroit's this way better team. If we're going to look back on this Week 18, and the Chiefs will be top of their division in the playoffs and probably one of the favorites to come out of the AFC. So
I don't even think the Chiefs are making the playoffs. I said it.
Crazy.
I am nervous for them. I mean, once Rashid Rice gets back in, I would love to see how their offense ticks. But
I hope you're right.
I don't know how you can say the Lions aren't one of the best teams in the NFL right now. They are absolutely
of course
dominating. They are. I mean, they're way better than Chiefs. It's not even
the
close.
Chiefs just find a way to bring
the defense is not as good as the Chiefs' defense isn't good. You got Chris Jones and that's it. Trent McDuffie. Right, they're still very good, but like they haven't done anything.
They
haven't been able to keep up. Yeah, exactly.
I saw a highlight of some older Travis Kelce highlights, and you're like, holy shit, he used to be fast. Like it looks like he's running in slow motion now.
He looks faster this year than he did last season. To be honest,
it's because of his terrible haircut last year.
Well, you're going from a sloth to a fucking turtle. It doesn't matter. He's still slow. It's just.
So I haven't really seen
he's still an amazing TE, but
I'm definitely taking the Lions plus 2.5. I just love everything that team's doing. Yeah, I think it's really safe. I wouldn't even be shocked if this turns into a blowout because Mahomes has been. They haven't been getting the flags that I seem like they're because any time he would throw an interception, there'd always be a miraculous flag and it gets called back and all that. That's just not happening anymore, which is nice to see. So it's without the refs, unless they put on their Chief jerseys and they fucking bail them out like crazy. I think Detroit runs away with this one.
So are we all on the Lions money line?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, hold on too, real quick, because this bad weather coming in. I mean, I really didn't take that into account.
Not in KC.
But that's what I mean. How far is this like huge storm that's coming up here in the Northeast? Like, how far
I checked yesterday, and they said it was clear weather expected. I don't know if it's changed in the last 12 hours, but I checked recently.
Okay, because I was going to say, if like we were expecting some rain, it's like that definitely benefits the Lions as well, because they got multiple guys that can pound the rock. Pacheco looks like he's running in quicksand after that injury. They have Kareem Hunt, and they also have, who's the new guy? It's like a speedster guy. It's almost like a Chase Brown prototype.
Yeah,
I forget his name. Davis, I want to say. But
Shout out to
again,
Sonic and Knuckles, the greatest game of all time. Popping Sonic 3, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I agree. If it's a rain type messy game, the Lions are a finesse team offensively.
Rashard Smith.
Rashard Smith. Yeah.
Why do we have
the temperatures
two Monday
and the
night
weather.
football games? This
They've been doing that a lot lately.
Just give us a Friday night game and stop with this nonsense.
Like,
you
who
do
the
your
fuck
first
is staying-
Friday night game,
and they're like only an hour apart. Like, I don't get it. But Monday night, we got the Buffalo Bills minus 4.5 in Atlanta.
I mean, this is an easy one for the Falcons. So.
Tom, what do you got?
Honestly, I cannot pick against the Bills. Like, I hate going with that narrative, like, oh, they lost, and now it's going to be a bounce back game. That's absolutely what this is going to be. Josh Allen is not to be trifled with. I hated not getting him. Like, I just love Josh Allen coming to college. I feel like nobody else really knew. Maybe Mike liked him, but I love.
I hated the pick when it happened.
I was gonna say Mike actually hated that fucking pick. I remember.
I was so pissed off.
And I was like, that's a good pick. I agree, Josh.
But it's like
Josh was really good.
I'm gonna find those texts and put that on a shirt. So you have to...
I just.
We've still let Ray off the hook though. He messaged me saying, "Hurts sucks." That exact wording. You said that just yesterday.
Look,
Phillies,
we know Philly fans are the worst.
I'm gonna go find it in the chat.
Sports history, so it's fine. Tom, continue.
So
everyone get into
anyway,
it.
We'll get back to it. Get back on task here. But Josh Allen's gonna come out, and Bijan is definitely not going to keep this thing close. He's gonna do his best. I mean, he's probably gonna have a hell of a game. I hope so. I have him on like 3 fantasy teams. But Josh Allen is going to probably bury the Falcons. I mean, what's the line? 4.5. Yeah, I'm gonna take Bills to cover at minus 4.5. The total points are 49.5. I'm not really so sure, but I'll take the over on that because I feel like it's a statement. It's a statement game. The Bills are gonna look to come out and just put up points quick, and the Falcons are probably going to put up points too, just because the Bills' defense is hurting in some areas, and teams are finding ways to score on them. But Josh Allen's not going to be held back this game. He's going to unleash the beast.
Zip. Mike, I'm ready for some. I'm ready.
I mean, this is time for prime time dome Josh Allen. Josh Allen in domes is absolutely insane. Last time I remember a dome game was I'm sure there's been a lot of dome games between now and then, but you remember that big 48-40 something game between the Bills and the Lions where we scored on almost every possession? I expect something very similar to that. I don't think the Falcons have a whole lot of talent right now on defense. Ed Oliver is officially active, but we did lose Matt Milano. Yeah, so I think that'll help with Bijan Robinson, but parlay-wise, I still like Bijan to go over 100 yards and get a touchdown.
They like the outside zones.
Yeah, the Bills' defense is horrendous in that our D-line can finally pressure the quarterback, but our secondary has only 2 pass breakups, something crazy, through 5 games on the year. It just hasn't been good enough in the secondary, and that's why we lost that game against New England. We kept on letting Drake May escape to his right and just dump it to Diggs over and over, and we just couldn't stop him. But, yep, I'm going to keep it short. I like the Bills to cover 4.5 easy on the road in Atlanta.
Keep it short. You just talked for 5
minutes. Yeah, you've been talking.
Okay, let's keep going. What else can we say?
Two passes broken up is that's hard to believe. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
it's almost like the Jets.
We've gotten nothing from the secondary.
It's just crazy stats. Ray,
you know what though? That just means that there's time to grow.
Oh yeah, there's time to grow.
So much time to grow. So my question here is: are the Falcons a good team or a bad team? What's the consensus?
They're a bad team, Ray. So you know what?
They have a lot of good players.
The Bills are going to win.
Shitty
It's an absolute guarantee that the Bills are going to absolutely dominate. The Falcons were good. The Bills would lose. But
the Falcons are a weird ass team, though.
No, they're not. They're weird, bad. They're not weird at all. They're very bad. The only highlight that you could say is B. John Robinson is amazing, but they're not. They lost 30-0 against the Panthers.
London's good.
They're terribly coached, though. Like I watch them, and I just don't understand. They have so many talented skill position players, and they just refuse to do anything but sit in the pistol offense over and over.
Yeah.
Like
they have Chris Jones in the locker room.
They have a Penix in there, so they need that pistol Penix in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think they. I don't know if Penix is just Michael Penix Jr. Yeah, I don't know if Penix is just afraid of getting too close to the ass of his center or whatever the deal is. But yeah, he doesn't like to. He doesn't like to reach down in that little butt range, you know. But he's always in the pistol. There's very little play action. There's very little misdirection. It's amazing that Bijan puts up the numbers he does in that offense because there's zero creativity to it. It's just completely counting upon your skill position players like Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson to just make plays for you. That coaching staff, win or lose, they got to get them out of there because they're wasting a lot of talent on that team.
You know, you keep saying getting them out of there, but they literally just fired Arthur Smith last year.
Yeah.
What do you mean? They keep hiring these people, so they can't just keep
they purposely drafted. They drafted Penix in the first round when they had Kirk Cousins fresh on a contract, and they're telling me the guy can't do anything but sit in the fucking pistol. Yeah.
The biggest crime for what they did with Cousins was the right decision to pick Penix there. There is no question. The crime was paying Cousins $100+ million. I don't know why you would do that.
Cousins got the best agent in sports.
The reason I think Penix might look like a serviceable quarterback on Monday night is the Bills. They refuse to do anything but play soft-ass zone. Because right now their corner play sucks. We drafted a corner to play man-to-man in Maxwell Hairston in the first round, and of course he's been out all year, hasn't played his first NFL snap. But Penix, if he has to throw it over 10 yards in the air, his accuracy is shit. His completion percentage is probably bottom of the NFL in yards with over 10 yards in the air. But the Bills are going to let him dink and dunk, just like they let Drake May.
Yeah. Those lefties, you really can't trust them. Going on to Ray, what do you got?
Ray took the Bills.
No, I don't know.
Just to add on.
I've been waiting for you guys to shut the fuck up so I can pick.
Hold on, let me just add to this. Michael Penix has a 60% completion rating on passes over 10 yards.
That's better than I would have thought.
Let's give it to Jalen Hurts. Let's see what his was.
But
actually, you'd be surprised.
He probably hasn't thrown any that far.
No one gives a fuck, I guess. Fuck my pick. It's fine.
No, go.
No, it's fine.
You're probably gonna say I'm gonna say this just because.
No.
All right.
Just because. I was actually gonna praise the Bills here.
Okay. Let's listen. Everyone, quiet down.
No. But
hear what the man has to say.
But no, I definitely think this is a game. Josh Allen comes. He has fucking. This is gonna be one of those 4 touchdown games where he's got 2 rushing, fucking 2 throwing. James Cook's probably gonna anytime TDs. Are those footballs or are those dicks that come out of that box? But yeah, I'm taking the Bills here.
If it was dicks, I'd have some.
I don't think there's any doubt about it.
Tom knew what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Flip it.
I will. You know I will. All right, up next, the second Monday night game, which whatever. We have the Chicago Bears at the Commanders. Tom, what do you got? Plus 4.5, by the way, Chicago.
Yeah, so this game, I mean, I feel like the Bears in primetime is just sloppy. It's just always a slop fest. But I don't know. I feel like you got Jaden Daniels, been dealing with some injuries. He came back. He didn't look lights out like he normally has been. But I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a good game. It's going to be entertaining. I'm still going to take. I'm going to take Washington money line because I don't know. Sometimes Caleb Williams shows flashes of just like these late game heroics. I don't know. It's not consistent enough for them to win, but they could cover. I'm going to take the Washington money line.
Mike, what do you got?
Ray, any update on Scary Terry? Is he back? He's out.
He's out. Mm-hmm.
Damn. You know what? I'm sticking
and so
with
is
it.
Noah Brown. So is Noah Brown. Brown is also out.
I'm still going to take the Commanders. I'm going to lay the 4.5. I think I'll go with the under, though, only because I think the Bears' offense is going to be so putrid and terrible. It's going to be one of those Caleb Williams stinker games where you once again see that another quarterback who I believe was in his draft class, right? He was the second quarterback taken. Am I wrong?
What was the question? Sorry,
Jaden Daniels. Caleb Williams
was
the first.
Was the second. It's the second.
Second.
Yeah. So it's
second.
going to be, a battle of those quarterbacks from that draft class, and I think Jaden Daniels is going to show once again that he's far superior than Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams can cry, go home, and paint his fingernails to feel better. It's going to be, I think it's going to be double-digit victory for the Commanders.
Ray, what do you got?
So I actually think this is a revenge game for the Bears. If you remember last season, the Bears were on a kind of a positive streak. They were doing pretty well. And then they had this game last year where they had that crazy, stupid Hail Mary that shouldn't have been caught, but was caught. And that's when the season just tanked. So I think the Bears are still kind of like, really reeling from that and are going to look to like destroy the Commanders. So I'm going to pick the Bears. I think they're riding high off of their last couple wins. They're coming off a bye week. I think Terry McLaurin being hurt is a big deal for Jaden Daniels. That's a safety blanket. It always has been, and it's a good one. Their defense is Fat Debo has been okay, but he's still fat, so I'm not too worried about him. The defense is still not great, and like you said, Jaden hasn't been his good self. He's having his sophomore slump for sure. So I just think there's a lot of variables on the Commanders team right now. So I think if AJ wants to wake up, we can.
This is what's exactly how I'm going to be when this game's even fucking on. Absolutely sleeping. I could care less.
I picked the Bears.
Why is this a Monday night fucking game?
Because fuck you.
I'm just going to take the Commanders just for shits and giggles because I like Daniels a lot and maybe he comes back with some spiciness, but I really hate Caleb Williams in general. But I'll be sleeping, so I don't care. But yeah, so we'll go Commanders. We are going to do something a little interesting, though, because we only do this on Saturdays. We are going to pick the Thursday night game, which happens to be the Steelers at the Cincinnati Bengals, -4.5. This Thursday night football. Again, we don't even know.
That's only 4.5?
Yeah, it's only as of right now. I mean, it could change depending on what happens this week. We're picking it early.
I'm terrified.
So, Tom, take it away.
I'm terrified of this game. I don't know if you guys heard the clip of Tomlin talking about playing the Colts when they had Anthony Richardson in, and he goes, just make sure you keep Anthony upright. We do not want to play Flacco. And guess what? We hurt Richardson. Flacco came in and killed us. So this boy Flacco, I can't get rid of him. Wherever he goes, he just shows up to just ruin my day. And I am terrified. Like the homer in me wants to take this game easily, right? But it's like if I'm betting +4.5 for the Bengals, this is easily one where we can drop. It's a Steeler thing to do. It's in Cincinnati. It's going to be on a short week. Unless Flacco, I don't know, drops dead in this game on Sunday, I feel like the Bengals are going to cover.
Mike,
I'll say it. Hold on. I'm going to say Bengals are going to win. Bengals are going to win.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that hurts so much.
I respect that, Tom. I respect it.
Fucking pussy.
I haven't even taken a second to think about this game. But
Quick
the
reactions,
Bengals
just
defense
go.
is so bad that I would love to join Tom and take the Bengals to win, but that Bengals defense is so bad. But you know what? We're going Joe
We'll lose
Flacco. I'm going to
6-3.
join Tom.
Joe
I'm
Flacco.
going to take the Bengals. I hope Gildy calls you after that and rubs it in your face. I hope you cry about it.
Yeah, if he does
I hope
do
you're
that, you
big
need to record it
sads.
so we can play it on air.
And yeah,
It's
we'll
gonna
go with the
you take the
Bengals.
under in points, 100%. It's gonna be a 6-3 game.
Jamar Chase, 3 touchdowns.
Ray, what do you got?
It's really tough because it is a week ahead. If Joe Flacco survives this game, which I'm pretty sure he might die against the Packers defense, he's just too old. I don't know how he survives. And it's a it's a short work week for him. I'm going Steelers. There's just no way he survives. I don't know. I just feel like he's gonna break his old man stash and be out of the game because of it. So I think the Steelers.
Who's older, Rodgers or
I was
Flacco?
gonna
Though
say, is this gonna be the first ever retirement game?
It's a combined age of 80-something years old. I looked at it before.
I'm pretty sure Rodgers is 41. Let me check real quick.
Yeah, Rodgers is definitely 41.
I think it's an
Rodgers
83
is 40.
or 82.
Yeah,
Rodgers is 41 and Joe Flacco's 40.
So this
God
is definitely
help
the
Yeah, but
Thursday night nursing home game, but I think again, because I don't even think Aaron Rodgers is going to play in this game because like I predicted he's going to get hurt this Sunday. His whole leg's just going to come off, and then he's going to end up in a dark cave. So I think
And then
Flacco's
Mason
there.
Rudolph.
So I'm going Bengals
Super
at
Bowl
home.
bound.
Flacco is just, again, he has a history of beating the shit out of Steelers for whatever reason. And with Aaron Rodgers out, or even if he does play, the urinal stance isn't going to do him any favors. I'm taking. Yeah, fuck you, Tom. Yeah, I said it. Yeah.
Hold on. The urinal stance is one of the best shots of the fucking year.
Listen.
When he just points for first down, he's just like, it's coming.
Look, while I might agree with you, I'm a Jet fan, and I have a lot of hate in my heart for everything that fucking happens to me. Okay.
Yet another quarterback groomed by the Jets.
I'm just going to say that to recover from the short week, because they're going to both be on a short week, right? Joe Flacco is going to be using some modern medicine while Aaron Rodgers is going to be smoking something, maybe eating some mushrooms. I don't know if that's going to work out for him.
That's a very good point.
I think Joe Flacco will be more recovered and more prepared.
Are you saying Aaron Rodgers is washed?
Hell
yeah, because he's not even playing this game. Like I said, he's fucking injured.
PFF has him as the 35th best quarterback in the league. I go, PFF is definitely smoking what Rodgers is smoking because that's crazy. He's done pretty well.
He's no fucking Justin Fields, all right? Justin Fields, baby. Yeah, we're about to lose in London. That's what I'm talking about. 9:30 in the morning. Is there any better way to start your fucking day?
Haven't we done enough to those poor people over there?
They're excited.
Back to back. They got to lose again.
Why do we keep sending them the worst games to watch? Are we doing it
on
purpose?
To open up the market and let.
Exactly. I want to show off football. Shit.
Yeah, I think there's actually a weird rule set where it's certain teams are picked and they're not repeated after every year to go abroad, except for the Jags. The Jags are one of the only teams that play consistently abroad.
Didn't the fucking Bills play their back to back or some shit?
The Vikings just played. No, the Vikings just played back to back for the first time. But the Jags usually always play in London at least once a year. There's even rumors that they're going to go and be in London for some weird reason.
Well,
there's been
the Bills lost to Jacksonville in London one year, and it was kind of BS because Jacksonville went there. And then they stayed in London that week while the Bills flew in all jet lagged, and it showed.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that was.
Well, unless they put a Waffle House in London, Trevor Lawrence is not going.
There's always
facts.
I just hope the Jets stay there.
That's the allure of it. Yeah, no, they will.
Yeah, just don't.
They'll be on a jetting their way back over.
It's jetting time. Yeah, if they lose this game and they're 0-6 to the fucking Broncos, just fucking stay there. Don't come back. Just turn
All right.
MetLife into JetBlue Stadium and call
Well,
it a day.
who do the Jets have next week?
It doesn't matter. Does it matter?
Let me look at the rest of the Jets.
let's
So
see.
hold on. Let me do things because I think two of the topics we should
Next
talk
week
about.
we have the Panthers.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
hold
your
on.
get right game.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think-
that's our
People-
get right. Yeah, okay.
That's your get right
I know.
game.
It's a get right game for Bryce Young to save his job.
Exactly. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I was really
I think
hoping Mike was
there's
picking
two
up what I was
topics we
putting
can
down.
end on right
Yeah.
He
here.
did.
I think there's two topics that we should end on. The first one being obviously the Eagles-Giants game. We'll talk about it. But I think we should also talk about, can the Jets win one game this season? Can they do it? Let's look at the
let's
schedule
knock that
real
one out
quick.
quick.
We
It's
have the
yes.
Broncos this week. We have the Panthers the week after that. The Bengals,
Loss.
the Browns, the Patriots, the Ravens, the Falcons, the Dolphins, the Jags, the Saints, the Patriots, the Bills. The only games out of that I honestly think the Jets have a strike of a chance are the Ravens and the Saints.
They're not beating the
Oh,
fuck. By the time they play the
hold on.
Ravens,
Lamar
hold
will
on.
be there,
Oh,
so there's no chance.
If they don't have Lamar. That's if they don't have Lamar.
even then, Derrick Henry will literally run all. Like, have you? This isn't the Jets that
Yeah.
everyone remembers, where like, all right, the offense is dog shit, but like the Jets have a good defense. Our defense is horrible.
All jokes aside, I would pick them to beat the Panthers. So
Yeah,
You got
I do think
Panthers?
that
Yeah,
I think the
me
Jets
too.
will win
Me too.
2 games the whole season. I think
No,
they'll
I
beat
the number one
Panthers,
pick,
think you're looking
right?
at
right
4
as
or
if the
5
season ended
wins
right
for
now.
the Jets.
They'll only win 4 or 5 games if they have the number 1 pick locked down, and they have to, and then they win the next 3 games
Oh
to
yeah,
get out of that.
just so they can
They-
get
you
like the
know,
number 4 pick
yeah,
and then get
just
another
a
pass
typical-
rusher.
That's the thing that sucks about being a Jet fan. There's like just no hope, because like if they lose out, right? Say they go 0-17, they got the number 1 pick. Whoever they pick is going to be a fucking bust. Have no faith in that shit.
Honestly, who would be the pick right now? Like Arch Manning was like the guy, and now Arch Manning might not even play for his local high school after he's done with
No,
college.
it's definitely not Arch Manning, and it's not Drew Aller. I'll tell you that much.
And then even if
No.
it was Arch Manning, the Mannings hate the fucking Jets, so he'd be like, I'm going to go back to school, or I'm not playing for them. So it doesn't even matter, even if he was good.
Yeah.
The Mannings will never let they will never play for the Jets, period. They've already established that. So I don't know. That's what I mean. It's just going to be, there's just no hope. It's like, yeah, we have the number 1 pick. We're going to turn our franchise around. Since fucking when? We can go down the list. We got Sanchez, Wilson, Darnold. It doesn't, Gino. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I mean, speaking of Sanchez, can we talk about the giveaway that we're doing?
Oh, yeah.
We got the game worn white bloody T-shirt from Mark Sanchez during the stamping. I mean, it's got the stamp of authenticity and everything. Listen, chat, just put your name in there and put your best insult for Jalen Hurts, and I'll select a winner.
All right.
do we throw in an Uber
Let's get
Eats
to
gift
it.
card
Let's
as
get
well?
to it.
Yeah, and then can we talk about the exciting whites that are Jason Dart and
All right.
Scatterbo?
First of all, no, you
And
can't. Hold on.
No,
Hold
we're
on.
going to
Hold
talk
on.
about
Hold on.
the exciting
Hold on.
wine
Let's
aisle.
not-
The
let's-
wine
let's-
section is on
That's
fire.
the exciting wine aisle is a great way to talk about it. So let me
Hold on. It's first
let
of
me
all, it's
do it.
Jackson Dart. Come on.
Yeah,
Ray, correct this man.
I do want to.
What I
say
say, Jason?
Yeah, he's
I
good
think
too,
so.
I guess.
Yeah,
So,
Jason Voorhees.
Jackson Dart, I think, is probably going to be the quarterback of the draft class that actually stands out and is good. I think he's legit. I do think he's going to be someone that the Giants finally got their guy. I'll give him that. Bam Bam Cam Scatterbo is the most annoying motherfucker. I cannot stand him. I didn't like him going in. He's just so he's 1 CTE away from being fully dead.
Bro,
No,
So
even if he
watch
has
his high school tape.
Yeah, he just
Amazing.
the guy's been running his head into fucking brick walls forever. Oh my god,
He's evolved.
okay.
His skull has
Right.
changed during
Get the
adolescence
hell
to absorb the shot.
Here's my thing. So I'm in the camp that I do believe Hurts is a good quarterback, if not one of the best
Yeah,
quarterbacks in the league.
look, the Eagles are allowed to have a bad
I don't know.
game.
I don't know. No, it's not even that. Like the thing is that he played not great in the second half. It's been a trend, and I think even the players are starting. They've already said reports. Lane Johnson called it out. The players know they're getting too predictable, and that's the problem. And that just comes down to Kevin put 2 blows, terrible play calling. That's why there's even rumors now that we're going to bring in Doug Peterson as an offensive help. He was asked during one of his podcasts that he was on that if they called him, he would do it. There's so much there's so much going on. The offense is just terrible. The defense was the bigger problem, though. There were so many opportunities for the defense to be good and deal with the Giants, and they were playing with no Quinyon Mitchell. We still don't have a quarterback 2 to play. Dory Jackson's trash. Bennett is trash. Keely Ringo. They were purposely targeting Keely Ringo at all times, and that was after his interception, because if you were to watch, he missed a wide open AJ Brown on that interception.
Well, I was going to say
AJ Brown.
That's
he ran
the most
out.
concerning thing is, like, it seems like a lot of the players are turning against Hurts, which is something you don't want to see with the locker room. Like that, just that kind of shit.
Like, I know his entire
Brown's always been a baby,
dude.
But like, I don't know.
No, they've been saying this stuff about Hurts and like, oh, it's Hurts. I mean, the man won a Super Bowl. He's had the same. They don't talk shit about him. They've always said he's a big leader.
It's the play calling.
It's the play calling. It's 100% the play calling. The play
tushes from fucking 5 yards.
I mean,
out.
you can.
I mean, that was probably his best. That was the best play calling of the night.
Yeah, like no. The problem was, and if you watch that before that interception happens, they throw the same play 3 times. It was the same throw. It was a stop and come back, stop and come back, and then the Giants was like, they're going to do it again. And that one was on Hurts, 100%. He had AJ open, going to the corner. He should have thrown the post. He would have been fine.
Open.
Huh?
I'm always open.
Yeah, exactly. No, he really was open, and he threw, and Jalen threw a bad pass. So that's on him, and that's something you have to deal with as a team. We shouldn't have lost the game. At the same time, I honestly think if they lose the next 2 games, it's going to be a murder house. I think it's going to be really bad.
The Eagles are just lucky that they're not playing like this type of offense like 10 years ago. Because could you imagine if Troy Polamalu was around still? The tush push would not exist.
God.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, he would be underneath the pile. He would come out of the ground.
Yeah, like Troy, if there was one man that could stop that single shit handily.
The Eagles' false started on the tush push again and got away with it again.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, I also have something to comment about that, because this is bullshit. All right, if you slow everything down
I agree.
to the microsecond, it's always going to look bad. But when things are
that's
whoever was,
literally what a false start is.
Hush your bald mouth. All right.
Wow.
So
I gotta attack his hair.
His mouth is hair.
My mouth isn't bald, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
You should see his balls. Smooth as eggs. Mike actually Botox.
So the guy on Thursday Night Football, the ref guy that they got as a consultant, he was like, yeah, it's in slow motion, it's a false start, but if you're doing that in real time, it's not going to look as obvious. So yeah, does it happen? Sure. Is that the Eagles' fault? No. Why should they be the ones?
They're the ones doing it.
Are they the ones that have to call the penalties on themselves?
Yes.
Clearly. Yeah, clearly.
It's like,
man, just throw flags.
We should ban our own play because the refs are too stupid to fucking.
No, it shouldn't be banned. I mean, listen.
No, it shouldn't be
kudos
banned.
to the Eagles for finding a play that works, but you know what? Somebody's got to find some dirty fucking way to defend it just to make them stop. Be like, I'm gonna crush your fingers. Every time
who does it?
I legit get reminded of Troy Polamalu. Like, remember that time there was a guy trying to do a QB sneak, and he literally just jumped over the offensive line. And
that doesn't work though, because Hurts is underneath them, and while they're in the air, Hurts is driving his legs on the ground.
I mean, again, no one does it better.
The only way is
the perfect team for it.
The D-line has to crawl just like the offense, because the offensive line, if you look at the Eagles, they're crawling along the ground. They legit nosedive down, and then they army crawl. So you have to have your D-lines doing the same kamikaze nosedive down. They have to meet them, and they have to.
Last game against the Bucks. That's the reason they did that is because the Bucks are one of the only teams that have the highest success rate at stopping
Well,
tush
Vita
push.
Vea is
So
a fucking monster.
he's a monster. But I'll add one last thing, and to your point, Mike. The refs missed the false start again, but they also missed probably a game turning interference pass on Goddard. That was clearly defensive pass interference. They didn't call it. It could have been it would have been first and short with no time, barely any time, possibly win that game. So there's a lot of ifs and buts, but at the end of the day, we sucked. We shouldn't have. We didn't deserve to win that game, and they need to figure out what they need to do about this offensive coordinator bullshit, because it's getting tiresome. And Philly fans don't like to wait on especially when you have so much writing. This is the first time Philly has had a team where they've been like dominant consensus number one team in the NFL. Like, there should be no reason they're struggling like this, and it doesn't make sense on paper.
But just remember, after all Ray said, the takeaway is right here. He said it. It's official. Jalen Hurts sucks.
Don't make me get AJ to go chat GPT through our chats to find all the shit you said about Josh Allen.
I have never said a bad word about Josh Allen.
And don't make me have to take a screen recording of every fucking football game you watch when the Bills play, and we have to listen to your laundry list of bullshit of how bad the Bills teams are every time the goddamn play.
Whenever I check in on that, you would think the Bills are getting blown out by 40, and then I'm like, they're fucking up by 20. What the fuck is this?
That's what happens when you're a football nerd.
Yeah. Jet game
you're dissecting everything.
And I just want to say, I was barely talking about the Eagles games when they were losing. It was Mike chiming in to create all that conversation.
If you can find anywhere where I say Josh Allen sucks, I will empty my bank account and give it to you.
Oh, okay.
There is no chance.
Yeah,
ChatGPT that, AJ. You heard that. ChatGPT that.
Wait, I'll be clear. You have to start after his rookie year. You can't go back to pre-draft.
Look, let me just say, 0-6 in overtime hasn't ever beat Patrick Mahomes. Your greatest claim to fame as a Bills fan is that you lost the Super Bowl 4 times. I'm sorry.
Maybe we ought to turn on the searchlights now.
Yeah, right?
It's just what we expected.
All right, we're going to end it on that.
All right.
I can't even hate because I love airplanes so much.
That was that's exactly what they'd be.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what they'd be expecting us to do.
For Stan, who was in the chat almost the entire time, thank you.
Shout out
for
to
watching
Stan.
us. Shout out to Stan. I still think it's
And
good chance.
We got
Chris.
another person also there. Yeah, I think it's Chris.
I think it's Chris.
Stan's a goddamn G. Stan has a pretty good chance of winning that T-shirt. I mean, I just have to. I got some connections, but I could get the shirt.
But all right, everybody. As always, like and subscribe, and be on the lookout for more content from Kaiju Live.
Go Bills.
Go Jets.